Pepsi once had the sixth largest navy in the world. You might have heard about this kind of thing. So basically, it goes back to the Cold War. Pepsi is working hard to get into the Soviet Union. It's very restrictive, but that's a whole lot of people that haven't tried Pepsi products yet. Here's Nixon and Khrushchev testing out Pepsi. Well, eventually they managed to get into the Soviet Union, become exceedingly popular in the Soviet Union. There becomes an entire generation known as the Pepsi generation in the Soviet Union. The problem is in the Soviet Union is because nobody trusts the Soviet ruble and there's a lot of restrictions on how it's allowed to be used. It can't leave the country. Nobody wants to deal with Soviet rubles. And so they have to instead do bartering. How do they barter? Well, they give a whole bunch of Navy ships and submarines, about 17 submarines and a handful of warships, all of which are old and crappy and are just going to be used as scrap. And really, they were just a middleman in between them and a Norwegian ship company that was just going to rip them all apart and then sell it all for scrap. Different Pepsi products were super popular in the Soviet Union. Now, once the Soviet Union fell, Coca-Cola came in and kind of took over.